What if the most powerful weapon in the dungeon wasn't a legendary sword, a magical spell, or an unstoppable army, but a forbidden book passed secretly from one survivor to the next? The Dungeon Anarchist's Cookbook, the thrilling third installment in Matt Dinniman's best-selling Dungeon Crawler Carl series, takes everything readers loved about the first two books and amplifies it to an entirely new level. With mind-bending puzzles, explosive action, unforgettable humor, and a story that begins to reveal the dungeon's darkest secrets, this audiobook marks the moment when Carl's fight evolves from simple survival into something far more dangerous and far more meaningful. Fresh off surviving the previous floors, Carl and the ever-fabulous Princess Donut descend into the infamous Iron Tangle, one of the most confusing and unpredictable environments the dungeon has ever created. Imagine an endless underground railway system twisted into an impossible maze where trains travel in every direction, stations hide deadly surprises, and the path to freedom always seems just out of reach. Every turn presents new monsters, dangerous traps, impossible decisions, and mysteries that challenge not only strength, but intelligence and teamwork as well. One of the novel's greatest strengths is its incredible sense of unpredictability. Unlike traditional fantasy adventures, where heroes simply fight stronger enemies, the Dungeon Anarchist's Cookbook transforms survival into a giant puzzle. Success depends on observation, strategy, cooperation, and the ability to think several moves ahead. Matt Dinniman constantly surprises readers with ingenious game mechanics, bizarre encounters, and clever twists that make every chapter feel fresh and impossible to predict. As Carl and Princess Donut continue climbing the dungeon's ranks, fame becomes both a blessing and a curse. Their growing popularity places enormous targets on their backs, forcing them to question every alliance and every decision they make. New systems of sponsorship, public rankings, and dangerous bounties add another layer of tension, making the dungeon feel less like a game and more like a galaxy-wide spectacle where every mistake is rewarded with devastating consequences. At the heart of the story lies the mysterious Dungeon Anarchist's Cookbook itself, a seemingly ordinary item that gradually reveals extraordinary importance. Without spoiling its secrets, the cookbook introduces a fascinating new dimension to the series, hinting that countless crawlers before Carl have fought against the dungeon in ways no one ever imagined. This discovery expands the story beyond simple survival and plants the seeds for a much larger conflict that continues throughout the series. Matt Dinniman once again proves why his characters are among the most memorable in modern fantasy. Carl continues to evolve from an ordinary man into a resourceful leader who refuses to surrender his humanity, while Princess Donut remains every bit as hilarious, dramatic, intelligent, and lovable as fans have come to expect. Their friendship is the emotional core of the novel, balancing laugh-out-loud comedy with genuine moments of courage, loyalty, and sacrifice. The world building also reaches new heights. The Iron Tangle isn't merely another dungeon level, it's a living, breathing labyrinth that constantly challenges expectations. Every station, train, and hidden passage contributes to a setting unlike anything seen in fantasy or LitRPG fiction. While intentionally complex, the novel rewards readers who embrace the chaos, allowing the bigger picture to unfold naturally as the story progresses. Even the author reassures readers that they don't need to understand every detail of the railway system to enjoy the adventure. Beyond its spectacular action and outrageous humor, the Dungeon Anarchist's Cookbook explores deeper themes of rebellion, trust, cooperation, and resistance against systems built on exploitation. Every challenge pushes Carl closer to questioning the true purpose of the dungeon and the powerful forces controlling it. The result is a story that's not only thrilling, but surprisingly thought-provoking, blending satire, science fiction, fantasy, and emotional storytelling into one unforgettable experience. If you're searching for an audiobook packed with ingenious world-building, non-stop action, unforgettable characters, razor-sharp humor, and mysteries that grow more fascinating with every chapter, the Dungeon Anarchist's Cookbook is an absolute must-listen. Matt Dinniman delivers another spectacular chapter in the Dungeon Crawler Carl saga, proving that sometimes the greatest revolutions begin with nothing more than a single forbidden book.